Yeah, I already pressed it.
Oh, nice.
I already pressed it.
Right. Shit.
The least structure we've ever had, I think. But Laura's from Newcastle.
45 millions.
45 million.
Champions League.
Champions League. FA Cup. League Cup.
Have you seen us bullying Fakir? Ah, yeah, we play the ball. I get the ball, I score.
Who says that?
Joe.
Fakir
It's
says that.
bullying Antoine.
By the way, Joe.
Yeah, they're cleaning it. I was going to say welcome back, but we've never been back.
Well, yeah, we haven't been here, have we?
Yeah,
But we are back. And we've just been away for a little while.
yeah. Don't say we're back for good though, because I
Yeah.
think we said that last time and we didn't.
We're seriously unserious, and the content is varied. It's stop and start.
We're standing by our name.
We're on brand.
So you shouldn't
Very on
really,
brand, innit?
yeah, we shouldn't really be, we shouldn't even be speaking about it, to be fair.
Yeah.
We've been away, but we're back. Some life events happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Had to deal with some things.
I got an ACL missing.
Yeah. Oh crap, I forgot about that. Yeah.
ECL missing.
There's been a lot of losses.
Yeah, it's been lost.
Losing
We
the
say that it's
knees.
been some losses. Bro.
Let's not say it a
Bro.
negative. No, I said there's been a lot of losses.
We lost some knees, we lost some other things. We've been a lot of losses.
Been some shit, man. But it's been life. It's been
Life as life does.
Pero, we here.
Yeah.
We alive.
Uh-huh.
We well. It could be worse, man.
Yeah, man.
I think it could be worse, man.
Could always be worse.
Oh, siempre.
Could always be worse. But yeah, we're back. How long has it been? 4 or 5 months?
Bro, it's been since last year.
But do you know what? It's been good because some people have noticed, and that's brought us great joy.
Yeah.
Like people are like, "Oh man, when are you gonna film another?"
It was, I think the people that noticed were our little sister and little brother.
No,
Yeah, this was the closer.
no, but
nah.
we had a couple others notice and be like, "Oh yeah, I really enjoyed it. I actually watched it," and it's like it was good to know that.
People caring.
Yeah, people cared enough to be like, "Hey, you should make another one," and enjoying the content. And to those people, we thank you very much.
100%. I've had a couple from work be like, "Oh, when you lot doing the next podcast?"
Yeah,
I'm like,
even
"That's
from
nice,
my work,
man."
remember?
Yeah, my work, they love it. So shout out to them lot. But
Yo, man.
what I want, do you know when you want I want the outside love?
You on the outside, lad?
From people you don't know.
Yeah, I feel like that's
okay.
where you know like we're doing something.
Yeah,
People
100%.
just gotta
You know what I
share.
mean?
We'll get there though. We're getting there.
Yeah.
We're still growing with
And
it.
you know what about people sharing? I don't think it's that thing no more. It's
What,
like
black people sharing.
no, like sharing.
Right.
He'll get to who he needs to get to
Yeah.
eventually with
Yeah,
time. Do you know what I mean?
What's first on the list?
Don't know, mate. I actually don't know.
We literally don't have a thing yet.
We do actually. I said everyone bring 2 bits.
You did. No, you
Yeah.
said. Didn't mean we did.
Yeah.
But you
So
said.
go on, you start with your bit.
So piggyback off that.
Yeah, literally.
This is actually embarrassing.
Fuck.
I sent the message and the king fell on now.
I said, say no more.
I had this stuff.
I got a feed for us. I got a little fun feed. Okie dokie. I put okay. It starts like this. It's a BuzzFeed. Men share their worst dates ever, and some really dodged the bullet.
Are you gonna read some out, or we're gonna speak
Yeah,
about
I'm
ours?
gonna read
Okay.
some out. Nothing
We've done-
personal.
we've done ours already.
Nothing personal.
Have we?
Yeah, we've done like a little segment.
Oh, no personal.
Hmm.
I want to preface this by saying I was young, dumb, and didn't have a car. Times that by 2 for me. I waited like 5 hours for a date once. They never showed up. We were in 2 separate small towns, so we decided to meet at a local city shopping mall. I was super excited because I had this whole cute date idea planned, and I really thought I'd like this girl. Again, I was dumb. Had my sister drop me off at the mall pretty early than agreed upon, and texted her to let her know I was there. No response. No worries. Sat down and just waited.
We know what happens here. We know what goes down from here.
But sadly,
We never knew this would be the reason why.
after I realized she was a no-show, and after she texted me claiming her phone died,
God.
and whatever, I just got up and did a date by myself. I didn't call my sister to come and pick me up because I knew she was busy. She had the whole day planned. Took me out on a nice meal, saw a movie, got some ice cream, and walked around a little park.
Oh, he done this by himself.
Yeah.
Some man got stood up. This is a good place to start actually, because
It's tough. Yo.
how so how can you do that to a person? Like, male or female, like, how can you blag something like that, or and then stand up a person who you've clearly been talking to and you've led on up to that point, you then ignored him. Like, it's just not fair. And this is what, like, dating in our generation, I feel like, can be like. It's at its worst right there. Like, and it's called me crazy, but there's no consequences to, like, there's just nothing. Then the guy just has to firm that, and
There can never be consequences. What's he gonna do? What can he do?
somebody shoot her or something. You know what I mean? Like, but
Yeah, man. You don't have to do that. Like, just say you're not interested. You don't have to do that.
But
You don't have to like let it get that far. Do you know what I mean? I think 5 hours you're letting a man
that's
wait.
crazy.
In a mall, not even his own city.
And then you're gonna say your phone died. 5 hours. Your phone died. When you at least start getting a bit more creative.
With the lies,
with
yeah.
lies,
Lie to me, but lie to me properly.
Yeah. Lie to me and make it sexy at least.
Yeah, make it believable, like,
Oh, this.
because not gonna lie, me in that situation to have a date by themselves, I'm really socially awkward. A date by myself,
Can't do it.
I would have got an asthma attack.
But you've come from a far distance, so what are you gonna do? Like, I hear him doing a date by himself, but I don't know. I think he done too much. Should've just gone home, mate. Like,
But he said, I have no car.
oh,
And his sister
yeah,
was busy for the whole day and he didn't want to bother her.
crazy.
So this, clearly, as a respectable man, he said, I don't even want to bother my sister, so...
That's a good man, and I think that's the problem.
There needs to be
Oh, you missed that one.
Have you guys ever heard that saying where it goes, I'd hate to be the first guy to treat her right?
yeah. Oh yeah, I 100% agree with that.
Days, don't.
When you're chatting to a girl and then she drops that, I think you need to be all guards up.
Have you man had that experience? Because I think I've had a little bit of that. Like,
Yeah,
a little bit.
she didn't say those words, but that was basically what she.
Her actions spoke for herself.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh! Like, yeah,
They're just so damaged and so, like, they've never. It's like the bare minimum, and then they're just so, but then they think they don't deserve it because, do you know what I mean?
and it's like, bro, this is bare minimum.
bare
Like,
minimum.
what were you excited about here? Like, this is bare minimum. And I think once you introduce someone to that, or you're kind of like their first experience of bare minimum, man, I don't know, man. I think that could be quite troublesome if they're not appreciative of that fact and like want to take it open. You know what I'm saying?
But in this situation, who's to blame? Because neither party are essentially to blame. The girl, she's not used to this kind of behavior, so she doesn't know how to respond to it, which is understandable. And the lad, that's just his norm. So both parties.
I'm sorry, bro. I completely disagree.
Yeah, the girl has
Maybe
to
I'm a
heal.
cynic. She's to blame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deal with it. You deal with it. Don't come back out into the field broken, and then you're trying to figure yourself out through other people. And I think she's to blame. You need to try and do what you need to do to heal with yourself, because I think, bro, people are fragile, man. You know what I mean? Some people are fragile, some more than others, and you don't know what you could do to someone who you're trying to figure yourself out through.
But this is the thing, though. The rules change depending on who it is. Let's let our morals and decisions be consistent, because you can't take the piss out of someone else and then see it happen somewhere else and be like, oh, well, he's a dickhead for this, he's this and that. I'm even tired of speaking about it, to be fair. I just think that's horrible. That makes me feel
It's peak, man.
for
It's not
that
nice.
person.
Yeah, it's not nice.
It's terrible. But this gets me to another topic. Again, it's a very, obviously we'll move on from this. We don't
Yeah,
want
of
to
course.
speak about women too long and dating and all of a sudden, especially when we don't do any of that really. Say you approach a woman online, Instagram, whatever you shoot, and she airs it. Let's go with airs it. Let's say she airs it, right? Is it acceptable in your opinion that after a day or two she has it, she's not replying, she's not even open it, or she does open it and leaves it unseen? Is it acceptable to, one, unfollow her, and that's it, be on your way, and two, unsend and pretend like and didn't have, because you can unsend now on Instagram messages and stuff. Is that acceptable?
It depends who you ask. Me personally, if someone airs you, you've tried to approach someone, she's aired you, she's not interested, following is fine.
Yeah, you've gone in with that intention. She's not on that. You don't have any intentions of being her friend or whatever, or just having her on your Instagram.
Yeah, I think really and truly as well, like, you can unsend if you want. It doesn't really make a difference. That's more just for kind of like your own ego, and it's like, but I would leave it. Like, I just leave it unseen. Like,
I'm shameless. I'm unsending.
Yeah,
and because the way I think of it is, I've come to you, you've ignored me, you've pretended like I don't exist. I bet now I'm gonna pretend this message don't exist as well. Boom, unsend. What are you gonna do? Pop up and saying, why are you unsending? No, because you're not gonna reply to what you're gonna reply to me now.
It's a great conversation.
You know what I mean? So I 100%. Can you imagine?
You're like, gotcha.
Yeah.
Let's talk now. Let's talk.
That was you fell into my trap.
Dumbass.
Well, yeah, 100%. I would do both. I'd unsend. I advocate for it. Man, them. If she airs you or doesn't even acknowledge you or doesn't reply, unsend.
Or even girl them. I don't want to be bashing the women too.
Yeah, of course not. Even women, well, since when do women shoot their shot? I know yous are out there. Fair play, but if they air you, unsend.
They're like unicorns, isn't it?
Oh,
you know what though? Like, aside of me, do you know the Michael B. Jordan moment where he bumped into one of his like old?
Yeah.
The reason why I'd leave it, I will bump into you.
Yeah.
It's a small city or a small world. Like, I will bump into you one day. I want to see how you then react. Like, I'm not gonna hold any like thing against you, but if you then switch up your tone to me in person,
which they always do,
I'll be like, oh, you're the one that aired me, innit? Like, oh, I'd message you, yeah, you aired me. And then
stick it on them.
Nah, I don't. If you're pulling up like
bro,
oh, you know me, I'll pull up. And of course, you don't, say they might have aired you because they're not interested. That's calm.
Which is fine.
That's okay. But then we also have the right, I think, to unfollow and unsend. If we're not interested in each other,
that's all right, man.
Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna meet you around the way.
I'm gonna see you. But yeah, man,
it's part of the game, innit?
Yeah, literally.
The game, bro.
The game's the game. You benefit from it, and you have to be on the receiving end as well.
100%.
Well, yeah.
Well, whilst we're on this topic, I think it was your question, to be honest. You said, what advice would you give your younger self about dating and women and love?
Oh
in
yeah,
general?
your younger self or just a young person who's asking for it about dating in general.
The love you give out won't always be the love you receive.
Boy, that's
so
deep,
bro. I'm cooking today.
For me, man, that's some truth.
The love you give out ain't always gonna be love you receive. So I don't know. It's hard to say, but love carefully, and don't just give it out for the fun of it, because it's not something easily taken back. And then even when you try and take it back, the effect's already done. Like you're giving your time, your emotional essence. Do you know what I mean? It's tough. So love carefully for both sexes, either party. Like, take your time with who you love.
Especially nowadays, like
you hate nowadays, innit? I just hates nowadays.
I hate this the dating pool right now. The way this generation, our generation, does dating, I think is horrible. I don't know. You blame social media, blame people now. Nah, I think it stinks. It's terrible. I don't like it. But my advice is, my advice would be is, if you're not the guy, this is from a male point of view, if you're not the guy for a girl, it's not that you're not the guy, you're just not the guy for her. Does that make sense?
I hear that, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Makes sense, but people might not get you.
So
break it down properly. Do a PE.
Do what?
Do a
PE. Okay, so just because.
So he repeats this.
Yo,
okay.
Abs is that guy in school. Abs, I don't quite get your answer. Could you repeat? I said. You'll turn your phone off.
Yeah, my bad. Okay, so I say it this way. Man, them. It's not that you're not the guy, you're just not the guy for her.
Saying the same thing, bro.
Well, it makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, no, it does. It does.
It
We're
does.
joking. We're joking.
Yeah,
It makes
so
sense. You're not
don't-
him. You're just
yeah,
not him
yeah,
for her.
Yeah. Don't think, oh no, I'm not that guy. Don't go down and say like I'm not that guy. Nah, you are the guy, but you're just not the guy to her. So she doesn't see you in that light. Don't put yourself down. I ain't shit. Nah. You are the guy. You know, head up.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't just you just she don't see you like that, and that's okay. She has the right to not see you like that, but don't be too hard on yourself. You are that guy, and eventually you'll find the one for you.
Beautiful. Yeah, they're bang on. Two solid ones.
Yeah.
My advice, I think, this one is you can't really deep this advice until you've like been through a situation. But I think my advice would be you simply can't change people. You
That's
cannot.
true.
No matter what you do or what you think, you could do for that person, to that person, you just can't change who someone is innately. Like, and I think you just have to figure that out through experience, though. You know what I mean? Like, you can't get them to be this type of person for you if that's just not them. So yeah, I think there's three solid ones there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be mine. You can't change people, but understand that you'll go through the experience.
Yeah. There's always no matter how the situation is,
Yeah.
you'll always come out the other side.
Just about.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
But you get the champ.
Yeah.
you come out. For
You
sure.
get
Maybe
the
a couple
champ.
broken bones, couple bruises.
Couple bruises and stools.
Boy, you're gonna make it out. You're gonna make it
I
out.
hit the gym hard. I hit the gym hard.
The gym helps. It's a way to turn those,
You know what? Whilst on that topic, how did we start the gym?
How did we start the gym?
I'll go first.
Yeah.
It was a cold morning in Liverpool. Now, yeah, I was just in Liverpool, first year uni. So I like work in a partnering store. So Foot Asylum and Seven, one's like a subsidiary. Ooh, big word.
Wow.
And yeah, so I worked in Seven, and there was a girl that works in Foot Asylum, and she used to come and work with us every now and again when we was low staffed. So one day she came in, and obviously we hugged and that, and then she went, "Wow, you're so skinny." I was like, oh.
So after hugging you, she said
After hugging me, she went, "Oh my God, you're
feel the
so
bones."
skinny." And you know what I mean? I wasn't the biggest guy. I wasn't the smallest guy. I just didn't go gym. Like
Yeah.
I was normal.
that.
I was normal. But I was like, and the thing is, like, I fancied her as well.
Yeah.
And then I'm 18 in a new city. I'm new to this workplace. And you just basically said out loud, "Oh, you're so skinny." And then man them were just side-eyeing me like this.
Ras.
So
So the girl you fancied held you and basically said, "Wow, you're weak."
said you're puny little
Yeah.
human.
Uni, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Petite.
that'll do it.
That'll do it.
You're in the petite category.
Hit me up the next day, I think, didn't you?
I think I hit you up the next day, my trainer twat. And we got into the lab.
Yeah.
We got into the lab.
And yeah, you did it. You did it.
Did it?
How did I start? How did I actually start a gym? I think I was always kind of like one of the smallest in like our friendship group. I wasn't really. I was a lot skinny. I had a moment like that as well. I think I already talked about this, but there was this girl in class. I remember it was in RE. I think we just finished watching a film or something, and we were just messing about. And I don't know how I got there, but she put both her hands around my leg.
Sexual harassment, by the way.
Could have been. She didn't. I didn't give her consent. And she went and she said, "It's like, wow, I can literally fit both my hands." And then she had another girl yesterday. This was a girl. She had another girl yesterday, and then she was like, "Look," to her.
Crazy.
And bear in mind, so imagine it. She's doing that to me, and she's like, "Look," and I'm walking. I'm just there, like,
She got an audience in.
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? She's inviting people to.
To laugh with you,
Yeah.
with them. Yeah.
Look at the exhibition.
So that was one of them. I remember that very clearly. And then the other one, I think, is because again I did my knee, and then I was just doing rehab. After that, I just felt weak, and then I just kind of found my like confidence and like rebuilding myself at the gym. But yeah, that one there with the leg is like
That would have done it.
it just I don't ever want to feel that small again.
Oh man.
Do you know what I mean? And then just boom, bang the and And the rest is history.
On a quick one.
No, no.
Relax. Just pose quickly with your arms. Quickly,
bro.
please.
Hey, you can go
No, for us.
at Top the Mac to
Plug
see.
No, but quickly, just show them what they have a preview to. It's a trailer.
What do you want me to do? Take my top off.
No, don't just do that quickly. Just show them what I go on. quickly.
I don't know.
Yo, back at the arms, man.
Back up down. No, I got a little second. Is this the one?
Yeah.
I got a little second.
Rascal.
Little tricep action.
Rascal.
Oh, no.
You made that vibe. You made that vibranium, you.
I took the herb from the Black Panther.
Yeah, mine was similar, man. Like, people were mean, man.
Yeah, back in the
People were
day.
mean,
Back in the
man.
day, yeah.
Yeah, just primary school as a child, like, bare skinny people. Oh, Benny, do you even eat?
That's another
And
one.
we used to eat bare, but we just think like,
Metabolism's on Ras, isn't
Yeah.
it?
bro, it's like it's just not affecting the body at all. And then, yeah, I started going gym quite early, but not properly. Like I didn't
Yeah.
see any like, you know what I mean? There was no progression or nothing because I didn't really know what I was doing. And I think it's only really recently I've actually known what I've been doing.
Put on
From
some
like good
size.
guidance and stuff and building in it. So yeah, and it's that feeling of like not wanting to be small ever.
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Nah, it's not the vibe.
You want to wear your clothes. You don't want them to
Yeah,
wear you.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
Yeah, man. If I look back now, how I used to be, fuck me, like I don't really deep it. Don't deep it sometimes, like how much you've grown.
Mm-hmm.
But like when you see like old videos compared to like videos now, I'm looking at myself from like from behind, like width and stuff. Like
Perspective is mad. Perspective is mad, innit?
perspective's crazy. I'm like,
Perspective and hindsight.
Been that guy. Oh, I'm not growing. Like we go to gym
'cause
session.
even I still feel like quite small now. Like I'm not massive yet, but like there's definitely bigger than what I was.
Yeah, you got
then.
girth to you, boy.
Yeah.
Pause.
Pause. Jesus Christ.
So, yeah, man.
You got girth to you, my
Got
boy.
some width.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We've grown. Imagine like now, obviously, like on a normal week. Can you imagine not going to the gym?
I genuinely can't imagine my life without it. Like it's even when you're like ill, like I was ill for a good maybe a week.
But like everyone knows this bloody story.
I'm not that. I'm like that.
yeah.
When I get ill, yeah, I make it my personality. I tell everyone I've been ill. I was ill. Or like yeah, it was really bad. I was ill. It's just a flu, but I get soft when I'm ill. Anyway, but yeah, endorphins,
To Ras.
and it makes me smile in my chest. No, but big man thing like. If you don't train during that week, you'll notice and you'll feel it. Something is off, and as soon as you like go back in and you train, it's like you're just level again. So it's like when you do it for such a long time, you'll notice it for sure. It's such a mental thing that you don't notice straight away, but it's so important
So important, man.
for sure.
Alright. Sorry. Yeah, man. So listen, what we're talking about, obviously, summer's approaching or here, shall we say? And like, I want to know, what do you lot think makes a good summer? Like, what makes a solid summer? Because I think the last brazy summer I had must have been like a summer that stands out. Must have been a World Cup summer, I think. You know what I mean?
I think the last summer was exceptional, you know.
Was it before COVID or we're talking last summer?
Yeah.
That's summer.
Our boy's wedding, stag do.
True. Very true. That was
Whoa.
a summer. That was
That's a summer, bro.
Yeah, so like setting that as like the benchmark.
Yeah.
What makes a sick summer? What do you think?
Plans making out of the group chat
Facts.
for one.
Facts.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just like I think it's all group chats to be fair, especially male group chats. It's just a joke. Like, so once you get past that barrier, I think things start happening. Going into shout, spending time outside, barbecues, music. I think that's another thing that really establishes a summer. It's like, oh, I remember that song from that summer. It's like it's like a time.
Soundtrack of
Yeah,
the summer.
Our song does set the tone for
yeah.
summertime.
It's like a timestamp. Like remember, I think it was 2016. Do you realize how good that summer was?
That's what I'm talking. That was like a World Cup year as well.
That
wasn't
was-
it?
and like-
2016. Oh no, 2018. Sorry.
There was like hits after hits. Drake had like 3 back-to-back. I think it was like One Dance.
Is it that far ago? Yeah, that was a
20,
summer. That
that's what I'm saying. Like 2016 always stands out to me.
caught
Like,
my first wine
That's crazy.
to One Dance.
2016.
is it?
Yeah. At Benny's.
What was it?
You invited me to a party, yeah.
Oh, was that the one in
No, Enoch's party.
Prime? Oh, the one in.
Yeah.
That's when you got your first wine. How did you hack it? Was she powerful? Turbulence.
She was a waitress. no.
Who was it?
Nah,
I'm not saying it on the air.
Bro, I'm gonna cut it, man. Who was it?
I don't think you remember.
Oh, okay.
But
That's okay.
how did I handle it? Probably not the best.
Nah. Oh, you just.
Hopefully better than that. But no, I backed it. Do you know what I mean?
Ah, you have to control.
I
Like,
had to
control. That's
control,
another one.
like- yeah,
Control and
control
one
was
dance.
big.
Was it to control
Same.
or one dance?
It was.
Yeah, one dance.
One dance,
It was
yeah.
one dance, and then at the rest of the night, every time a song came on,
Hey,
You
you
wanted
know
it.
what? That was actually a very good summer,
Bro,
Even
control
for
and one
me and
dance.
you, like,
Bro.
that night alone was so significant in like our trajectory.
yeah. Benny had a big decision to make that night,
Oh
and he
my
fumbled
gosh,
it.
I had a major decision to make that night, and I think
Yeah, you went
to
the
use
wrong way.
football analogy,
Wrong pass.
I chose the wrong pass. It was basically, I think I had a decision, between like
Two great
there was
players.
two great players, two great girls that had interest in me.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, why not? Two great girls that had interest in me, and I think obviously at this time we're young and naive, you know what I mean? Like,
Still are.
and
Yep.
still are. And it was a decision up to me to kind of like almost, I don't want to say pick because that sounds crazy, but like choose who I want to like put more time into.
But you're a high value man when you got choices, boy.
I had, and I think I definitely made the wrong choice. But we live and we learn.
Live and we learn,
No,
bro.
yeah.
Live and we learn.
When there's two
But that was such a
choices,
good time.
I'm prolific at making the wrong choice.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm getting cooked.
I'm getting
yeah.
cooked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm prolific at making the wrong
That was
choice.
wild.
But I've made the right choice now, 5 years in.
Yes, sir.
Ring on.
Yes, sir.
My championship ring.
Ah.
Yeah, that was a very good summer. But
Yeah.
I guess the people, obviously, sounds cliche, but the people you're around,
Mm-hmm.
facts, the soundtrack to that summer, and I think
The weather.
Of course, the weather, and I think a major event can help staple that as well. Like I said, if there's like a World Cup or a major European
Or a
tournament,
holiday,
like
massive.
This year there's the Euros, so we're probably gonna remember this summer like majorly because of there's a mad event that's going on or whatever. But
Yeah.
yeah, you don't remember COVID summers? The COVID summer was nuts.
Yo,
innit?
COVID summer, the best thing about COVID summer was going to Trap Kitchen was like a party.
Bro, Trap,
that's
that
it.
was the event. though. That's
Yeah.
Going
spot on.
Trap Kitchen and just seeing how the people were moving, horny.
Bro.
Getting out the car was crazy.
That's actually so funny you mentioned that because that was a summer I'll never forget.
Yeah.
We're talking queues round the block.
We waited
Trap
3
Kitchen.
hours for food.
But people were just doing that also to just kind of socialize as well.
100%.
Obviously, you stay in the cars and you're going getting your food if anyone's been to Trap Kitchen. But you're also doing it to like,
To trap,
yeah,
To see
To
who's,
graft,
to
to
see who's
like-
that.
yeah.
bro.
There
It was such
some
good vibes. So it was good vibes. Like
very good vibes.
proper
We
good
was
vibes.
there a lot. I mean, even was just chatting in the car and like just
One of
laughing in the
best
car.
conversations, man. Like even thinking about it now, damn, so good.
Not gonna lie, even just like, because obviously, it's weird because obviously as you grow up, that work-life balance can really mess up
Mm-hmm.
your social life, especially like the closest of boys. Like,
Yeah.
every one of us here works, and we rarely see each other, which can be disheartening. But at the end of the day, like you've got to work, you've got to pay your bills, you've got to help the family and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be sad though, because it's like the rare moments we do have, so much joy comes out of it.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
the moments are so fleeting and so thin.
That's
Yeah.
that's another thing about summer. I
Well-
think obviously, as an adult, you don't have like 6 weeks
Summer
off here.
holidays,
Yeah,
yeah.
But you tend to spend more time outdoors and want to do more things. So that's why it's a lot more memorable than say spring or winter time where everyone's just kind of just groggy and miserable.
Just funny as a kid when you're like in primary school and stuff. I'd always have this idea of like even when you get older, everyone
has 6 weeks off.
holidays.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like,
But it's mad to deep. Like we're still working through. Like
It's crazy,
Mad,
bro. Like,
mhm.
summer's here, man, I'm still working 40 hours.
bro, yeah, it's mental.
What's the thing you got most in trouble about in school? Or the worst time that you got in trouble when you thought, yeah, when I get home, I'm
Finished.
finished.
Oh,
Hmm.
I think I remember calling someone, swearing at somebody, and then the teacher hearing it, and then she sent me out, and she was like, right, I'm sending a letter to the home to your
Your
parents.
heart was in your
Yuck.
hands.
And if you know anything about like African parents, that is, you can do whatever you want in school, whatever. I don't care. I don't know. You can rip a pigeon's head up, whatever. If they mention a letter, I don't know why I mentioned that.
Rip a pigeon's head
Crazy.
off.
Don't rip a
What you
pigeon's head
talking
off.
about?
Yeah, they obviously don't do that, but you could do that and get away with it. But if they mention anything about sending a letter home, like that does not happen. You can't have that. It's not like other groups of people where it's like, oh yeah, they'll just brush it off, and or they'll just be like, oh, you can get home, and nah. Even mentioning the word, you're now thinking for the next couple days, either I need to stop that letter reaching.
Yo,
Do you know what I mean? You need to get there before the parent.
I need to
Intercept it.
intercept. I need to
Literally.
contact the Royal Mail.
Oh
Like,
my
listen,
days.
listen, please.
Like it's some sort of like mission. Like I need to get there before.
Yeah, intercept,
parent, yeah.
intercept the package.
But it's how you're waiting in the door.
Yeah.
But they're very smart at it. You never, because they're sending that while
When you're in
your
school.
West is in school.
And then obviously you're just there, and then sometimes you just know when you come back.
It's the wait for me,
lovely.
the anticipation.
Yeah.
Do you know anticipation? It's like, because sometimes I used to get in, and mum knew in it. She just said, "Wait till your dad gets home."
Yeah, that's the worst one.
Is that what can you deal with it now?
Innit?
Yeah,
You deal
yeah,
with it.
yeah,
So
yeah,
we
yeah,
can
yeah.
be patterned with this.
Just batter me. Do you know what I mean? Just get it over and done with now.
Wait until the big Thanos gets home.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was scary. To be fair, I didn't really have any. I don't think I had. I had situations like that, but that's like
Yeah, that was like my only. I was.
stuff you got in trouble in at home. Do you know what I mean? Like, I remember when I'd get in trouble. We'd always get in trouble together. We'd get in trouble at home, but dad was out, and then therefore we're waiting for him to come.
Oh
back.
yeah. It's
But
that
in
wait.
school, really, I didn't get no.
Yeah, I
let's
think-
get home and
I think I got it like one time. I don't. Yeah, but I was not good at two shoes, but it couldn't happen. So it never really. We wouldn't get into those
Didn't even get a
situations.
chance.
Yeah, we didn't even get a chance to think about that. Like, you ain't getting a letter sent home. No.
yeah,
I
that
was-
stuff.
I was a good boy overall, just a bit giddy as per usual.
Yeah.
Giddy.
Honestly, I think it's the same.
So like
Yeah.
one time, two of my boys, they scheduled a fight in it at the park. They scheduled a fight, and obviously I'm gonna go in it.
Mm.
And then they had a fight, whatnot, and we were there. And I didn't egg it on. Two other lads egged it on. I was just there. I was tiny. I didn't egg it on. I had a fight. You know, high school fights, they're the deadest fights. Bear grabbing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Bear grabbing wines and that. Like, no one's fighting. And then the next day, I'm in like French. And then Joy, Joel, Daniel, get out.
What
I
is
was,
that?
I was like, it's 9.
Why say fuck me for?
Yeah, what's it for you? And then they took us to IE. They said, Samuel's been excluded. And Godwin's been excluded.
Ooh.
Now, I'm going to try my hardest to get you 3 excluded.
No.
Head of you said, I'm going to try my hardest
That's
to get you 3
crazy.
excluded.
He's gonna make it a priority.
Yeah.
How old are you at the time?
Bro, I was 14.
So he's hating. A grown man is hating.
Yeah.
You know, it's
This is
like,
a
yeah.
lady.
But you were a good boy. you
Yeah.
were a
Jehovah's
bro.
Witness?
Jehovah's Witness. I was knocking on your doors talking about ministry.
That's
Do
crazy.
you know what I mean? Bro, she said, I'm going to try. And obviously, I'm panicking. I'm panicking there. I'm gonna lose my job.
Yeah.
So obviously, the man them are there, but you can't seem weak. Because the man them are still there. So you need to pat on your street
Right,
cred.
right.
Oh, so you said go on then.
I didn't say nothing. I was quiet. But
Okay.
do you know when your eyes start get red?
Yeah. Is that watery?
I nearly started bawling.
No.
And then she didn't send nothing home.
Oh, that was just to scare you.
Yeah. But
Right.
it's like in life, sometimes you're so scared and that thing never truly happens.
Yeah. It's the idea of it happening.
It's the fear.
That's where the fear is. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
crippling, it's paralyzing. Bro, like,
Fear of unknown, innit?
bro,
Facts.
the whole day was in our, like, external exclusion. And whoa, I was just thinking, I want to get home, my clothes are going to be outside, gonna have to move to your house.
Wow.
Bro,
thought he was
because
gonna
like
get kicked out.
excluded. I ain't
Yeah.
never been excluded.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
Like you stay off school because you're that naughty.
Yeah, that's.
Do you know how mad that is?
That's nuts. Even staying out of school because you're ill, that was very
Yeah.
hard to do. So yeah. That's nuts.
I've come to this country
Yeah,
to educate you,
The lecture.
and you're here.
Oh, the lecture, crazy.
Longer days.
Yeah.
Honestly, feel like we've all lived the same life. And guys, we're wrapping it over there. Thank you so much for tapping in with us. Please continue to show love, support, comment.
Yes, sir.
Like,
And subscribe
We'll catch you lot in the next one.
sooner rather than later.
Take that.
Apple said self.
No, but I was just trying to think of words.
Self-absorbed is wild.
but you know I don't mean it like that. Though.
Gee, I never thought you'd say that to me. Self-absorbed, bro.
No, but like I didn't mean it like that though.
I go to me like that's my love.
I know I have talents. My talents I gave me. I've just meant in the. I couldn't find the words I was looking